Hey, good morning, guys. We got some AE news. Well, we had a bunch of AE news, and now this is the perfect time to just kind of tie it all together, especially on what has recently been announced. But seriously, though, we've been lacking a lot of Arcade Edition news because, I don't know, we've been waiting for a while now, I think. And isn't the PlayStation Experience coming, like, right around the corner?
Yeah, it's been a while, and the PlayStation Experience is going to be on the December 9th.
Yeah, so that's like a month away, so what's going on here?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically we got some questions answered today, though. But, so.
Yeah. We did have some news, luckily enough, from Japan.
Yeah. Okay, so let's round this up. So as you guys know, if you pre-order the Arcade Edition in certain store chains, you'll get 9 additional costumes, which include the nostalgia costumes and the anniversary ones. But recently, Capcom has announced a new Valuable Edition 2 that is available in Japan. And if you remember, Mir, the Valuable Edition 1, I think, came with exclusive titles and colors, and we still haven't seen those colors to this day. So
yeah, exactly.
It's pretty exclusive stuff. So what's going to be available in this Valuable 2 edition?
So we have, well, first of all, there's alternate box art, which is peculiar on its own. Then it's 3 keychains for, at least we saw Menat and Zeku shown. Then we have printed move lists for each character with special artwork.
And that's really important,
that
guys.
Could be, yeah, that could be also like exposition stuff, you know, something that you can use to decorate your desk. I don't know. Well, then we have 2 mystery plushes, like stuffed plushes, which, well, we don't know what that's about.
People are guessing like Ibuki's squirrel or raccoon or whatever, and you know.
Tanuki, I think. Whatever. Yeah. Then we have a special instruction booklet with art prints.
Lots of art.
That's nice. And yeah, and a large case with more artwork, like.
And that's to put everything into the case or the box or whatever.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff in this collector. So this like has me wondering, is it also something like this gonna be available, you know, outside of Japan? I hope so, because we just got screwed on the first Valuable Edition, you know. There were some cool colors.
Hopefully we'll get something like a collector's edition for the Western market, maybe boxed differently.
But they already announced the pre-order, so why would they announce the pre-order before this? And then all of a sudden, hey, by the way, there's this deluxe edition coming out. Everyone's like, oh shit, I already pre-ordered the game. You know, so I don't know what's up with that. But anyways, guys, this will cost 9,990 yen, which translates to about 88 USD. So it's quite expensive, but there's a lot of stuff. So yeah, I hope they release something like that. Just, you know, more incentive to get people to purchase the game.
Yeah, and another thing we discovered from this Valuable Edition is that they leaked basically some pictures of Abigail's new move list for Season 3, or Arcade Edition, I guess.
Yeah, so
I think
we have these fight cards, right? I don't know what the point of it is to have the move lists, kind of like this, you know, art style thing. But we can plainly see, well, mostly Abigail's move list, like right in front of us, right? You see the entire move list. It's all written in Japanese. It's already been translated, but we can clearly see that there is no second super, no second V skill, and no second V reversal. That's a big deal because they're showing us the move list from the game, the AE version of the game. So I highly doubt that Capcom's doing some kind of placeholder, especially if it does show the second V trigger on the card. So
yeah, it would be like very strange for them to release something like this official, you know, especially because it's for a collector's edition.
Yeah.
And not have these kind of things. So I guess at this point it's basically confirmed that they're not gonna be in the game at least as soon as AE is launched.
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much confirmed at this point. I mean, the amount of hints and stuff, like saying, you know, new V triggers coming to the game in the trailer rather than new V system. You know?
Exactly.
And we talked before about, you know, how much they'd have to add or change to the game if they did add all these things. The second critical art, second V skill, V reversal. That's a lot for the amount of characters that are in the game already. So It just seemed unlikely at that point. That doesn't mean they're not going to add that in the future, and I'm sure people are disappointed to hear this. But the second V trigger is going to add a lot to it. But and we cannot deny the fact that we've had data mining from Xcura showing plainly that there is, you know, some type of customization for second V skills, V reversals of the V system. So either it's a placeholder that they're going to add in the future, or perhaps it belongs to some type of offline mode where you're able to customize things and it's not part of the core game.
Yeah, it could have been, you know, maybe they were experimenting with the second V skill and second V trigger, and second V reversal.
Yeah.
And they decided they didn't have enough time to put it in Arcade Edition. That could have been another thing.
Yeah.
So that's why there's remnants of it in the game files. But it could just be cut content for now and maybe introduced later.
Yeah. So there's that, but hopefully they tell us more mechanics and stuff. Like, I'm really interested in the balancing. That's what I want to know about the game, is the balancing.
Yeah, the patch notes.
Like, I know people want these things for the extra depth, right? These second supers and V system, but a lot of that ties into, you know, people want more fancy looking calls and stuff. They want more defensive options because of the second V reversal and V skills and stuff. But the you know, the balancing and the engine itself can help that as well. So
yeah, exactly. And there's a lot of things that people complain about. Like, for example, it could be the crash counters in neutral are something that people always talk about, and stuff like that. Could be very well be rebalanced in the in Arcade Edition. So we're definitely waiting on the patch notes for that. We cannot say right now like how they're going to approach this issue.
And then they already said they have more to announce, right? They already said that, so hopefully we'll get something. Like I said, between now and December, hopefully they don't wait till after Capcom Cup. That would suck, because I'm really impatient. I want to know now, you know. I want to know now, especially since we're kind of getting this information due to semi-leaks, right? We're figured out our own, deducting it from, you know, this.
Yeah, exactly. It's nothing really official.
Yeah.
They probably didn't intend for that picture of the move list to be revealed to the public.
Yeah, man. Okay, well, back to this move list card. So like I said, it does show the second V trigger for Abigail, and it translates, it's called Hybrid Charge. And this looks like another type of passive use, because it says it will give him access to a new special move called Metro Flash. So, do you have any ideas on what this could be? Like, well, for one, it looks like a passive, right? Because you activate it, and now you're able to use something. Kind of like Zeku,
could be like,
right?
Yeah, or Alex, right? Like, Alex gives you, you know, if you press the V trigger again, you get access to the Sledgehammer. Yes.
Sledgehammer.
So
why is it called Sledgehammer?
I don't know. Maybe... I don't know, maybe it's something construction.
Just do like a clothing.
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense. But Metro Flash, I mean, it's probably something to help Abigail get in. He already has a run. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I guess, well, Metro is clearly referring to Metro City, so...
Yeah, like, he's gonna hop into a vehicle or turn into a vehicle.
Gonna run you over, literally.
Run over. Well, he has all those tires around. I wouldn't be surprised if he lays down on them and just starts scooting.
Oh, like a transformer, like the Autobots roll out.
Yeah, I would hope that'd be. I was hoping his second V trigger was something where he like gets a weapon, you know, like grabs a pipe or something. I think
that could
cool.
be.
Yeah, I don't know.
That could be it. I don't know. Well, we'll have to wait and see, I guess.
Yeah.
We know that it's 2 parts. Because the V trigger has a name, and you know, you get this new special move, or how do you want to call it, V trigger activation that has a different name.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a 2-parter.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Okay, let's move on to more AE news. These other 2 are just kind of small tidbits. They found, or Xcura data mined and found Season 3 character trials, specifically with Zeku, just a few of them. But it does show us that they are going to be adding Season 3 trials to all the characters, which is awesome. Because...
More fight money.
More fight money, exactly. That's the reason. It seems like fight money is going to be in abundance I would imagine that with the amount of endings for every character for arcade mode, like over 200, I'm going to assume you get fight money rewards for all of them, and then the season 3 trials, the extra survival mode. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that'll be really good for both all the new players.
Yeah.
Because you'll be able to access all the content that's not, you know, coming with arcade edition, so like the stages or additional costumes and stuff like that. And hopefully those trials are also optimal this time. they come pretty close.
The season 2 ones are pretty optimal. I thought they were good.
That's what I'm saying. Like with season 2, they did definitely a better job than season 1. So maybe with season 3 they can do an even better job.
Yeah, for sure. Or they make them some difficult ones if they can figure some out. Depending on like it shows us too that the system is gonna change a lot too, right? Like why would they add you know, trial 3 if there wasn't a lot of changes to these characters? You know, perhaps there's some kind of system mechanic they're adding. Right?
Yeah, that's true, but it could still be, you know, maybe they're just planning on adding trials every season. Yeah, just for the sake of adding new content and keeping the old ones as a kind of like of a legacy thing, right? Because you still get access to the old versions of those characters when you access those trials. So maybe there's certain combos that are not possible anymore.
And then
that's interesting.
And then we have we'll just do on the trials. There's also a couple of Zeku trials in the beginning where he has to cancel his special moves into his second V trigger. So we don't know like the name of the V trigger or anything like that. We don't know what it looks like. We just know that his second V trigger allows him to to cancel from his specials. That's all we know.
Yeah, we see that it's a V trigger because of the name of the line, like the line of the file, I guess you could call it. It specifically refers to V trigger. But we don't know the actual name of it.
But I think it's safe to say it's going to be like a one-time use thing because it's a combo, right? It's your any combo. So.
Yeah, it could be one-time use. Yeah.
And finally, man, we knew about this for a long time. The new KO effect in AE. I just didn't know what video to squeeze this in. But basically, on the Shadowloo CFN page, when it's showing off Zeku's like supers, critical art and such, there's a YouTube video posted showing Zeku just doing his super, and they're using the AE version of the build. You can see from the health bars and stuff. But when you see the KO, it's a different effect. So yeah, there's not much else I can say, guys.
It's a makeover, I guess.
It's golden.
It's golden. I think that the announcer is still the same, right?
I think so. I'm
they
pretty
didn't
sure.
pull an arcade edition like 354.
I just looked at it. I wasn't like, you know, I'm gonna break this down hardcore and go frame by frame or anything. I'm just like, oh, it's a new KO effect. That's it. You know?
Yeah, it's like 3 seconds of a video.
Yeah, and it was really golden, and I chuckled a little bit. That's pretty much it. So.
Yeah, bling edition.
Yeah, bling edition, man. Okay, well, anyways, that's all the news, guys. Let's wrap this up. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. If you guys want like this collector's edition to also be available outside Japan. What do you guys think about there being no second critical art or added V system? Are you guys kind of worried about that? And yeah, man, I'll keep you guys posted as soon as we get some big news for AE. So don't forget to like the video and be sure to subscribe to the channel. Keep you guys posted, and until next time.